Hold on, I have a picture. Hold on. Everyone shut up. I have a picture for this. Hold on, everyone. I have a picture for this. Hold on. Yeah. This is me right now. This is me right now. Tip, I am so fucking mad. I see you're all back. Hey, hi, I'm going to bed, but you look so cute and happy. Oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you. Jess, hello. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the channel. I hope you're doing really well. Thank you so much for stopping by. That actually does mean so much to me. And I am happy. You're so right. I hope you have a really good night. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate you celebrating my birthday with me. And you go get some fucking sleep. One of my life lessons was get more sleep. So go do it. Sleep for me. For me, sleep for me. Arthur's dad, it's a meme, Dan. It's a meme. Don't worry about it. I don't need to get into it, but yeah, this is me right now. Tip, I am so fucking mad because OBS this is the second time OBS has fucking crashed. But you know what? Hey, it's fine. We vibe. We vibe. Also, Blaze saying, "Dang, they churned this out and it wasn't well received. If only they were working quickly, and instead took the time to make a masterpiece." That's so true. You're so right. Dan says goodnight to Yara. All right, let's watch this video. Let's watch this trailer because it's a minute and a half and I like it. I think it's a really cool trailer.
Let's say you sit down at a stranger's computer. You start opening up files and looking through stuff, and eventually you come to a folder that just says My Work. So you open it, and you click on a random file, and it's a video game that looks like this. If you had to guess, what would you say you know about this person right now? Like, maybe they're kinda goofy. Okay, you close that, you scroll down a bit, and you open up a new file. It's another game. Do you think this person is happy? Are they unhappy? Now another one. What do you think is comfortable for this person? What puts them at ease? Do you think they're lonely? What's missing in their life? Keep going, open another file. Let's look at all of them. Let's unpack this person. Are they upset about something or fighting something? What do you think makes this person angry? What kinds of friends do they have? Do they even enjoy making video games at all? Take all of these images, hold them in your mind, and now try to imagine, without ever having met this person, who they are. Okay, let's do it. Let's find out if you're right.
Yeah, I love the concept of it. I think it's really cool. And honestly, even that context the trailer gives, from what I remember, the game doesn't even give you that context. It's it is very vague and artsy, and I think that's maybe why it wasn't like super popular or anything. But I remember enjoying it, and I think actually I would enjoy it more today than I did back then. But it's been like over a decade since I played this game, so I just want to give it another shot. I just want to try it, and I think it would be a really fun game to stream, and I think it would be a really quirky game to stream because I don't think anybody else has thought about this fucking game in years. So that's what we're gonna do next week. We're gonna play the beginner's guide next week. I'm honestly really looking forward to it. I recognize that it's very like it has the same energy as me streaming Syndrel Song, right? It's a fucking quirky game nobody else gives a shit about that I am just gonna stream for my own sake and no one else's. So yeah, anyone can make a masterpiece. It takes true talent to work quickly. Whether you agree or disagree with that, I think it's an interesting sentiment. All right, 28. Stop apologizing. This is another one. Like, this is another one that I think is kind of obvious, maybe. It's a sentiment I feel very strongly, though. Specifically, I put in my notes here, this is specifically in reference to, like, small streamers that are always, like, apologizing for missing streams, right? You'll find I never apologize for missing streams. I don't. I just don't. And nobody should. Nobody should. I have so many like small streamer friends that like when they miss a stream, they're doing the everyone ping on Discord. They're putting out tweets. They're updating their fucking Instagram story. They're like, I'm so sorry. My laptop fell off of a skyscraper and shattered into a million pieces. I'm not going to stream this week. And it's like, like doing like weeping anime gifs and stuff. And it's like, it's fine. I don't care. Like, still make the announcement if you feel inclined to. Be like, hey, I'm not going to stream this week. Fine, that's fine. You don't have to apologize, though. You don't have to fucking throw yourself on the altar. You don't have to fucking, like, you know, self-flagellate yourself, you know? Just, it's fine. It's fine. And I don't know. I feel like it kind of, I don't know. It puts you in this, like, I don't want to say victim mentality, but, like, I don't know, it's like punishing yourself for no reason. I don't think it's very useful. So yeah, that was specifically what made me think about it, but I also thought about just the sort of approach in everyday life, right? And I've always really liked the idea of adopting more thankful language, right? In that rather than apologizing to people for little things, you know, you're meeting up with a friend and you show up late. Sorry I showed up late. Normal thing to say, right? But I think a more productive, you know, way of framing it is, hey, thanks for your patience, right? You know, it takes that, like, it takes the negative energy out of you and it puts positive energy onto them. It's not, hey, sorry I forgot your text, right? Like, you know, oh, sorry, I didn't see this. Be like, oh, hey, you know, I guess, again, thanks for your patience or thanks for your understanding. You know, I meant to get back to this earlier. Thanks for your understanding. I appreciate it. Just really little things like that. I think a lot of us apologize for too much. Now, that said, some things you really should apologize for. When it comes to serious things, right? When it comes to serious things, yeah, you should apologize, right? And you should do a good apology, right? Which is, hey, I'm sorry I did this thing. I know that, you know, I feel bad about doing this thing because of X. I'm sorry it made you feel like Y. I will do better with Z. You know, like a full apology, taking ownership for the thing, right? Those you should still do. The little things, like, yeah, man, whatever. Yeah, please. Sorry I'm late. Yeah. Versus, a wizard is never late. He arrives precisely when he means to. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. You get me. Let's see. Dan says, it gave me the same vibe as walking through an abandoned game server. Oh, what game did? The Beginner's Guide? Did you play the Beginner's Guide, Dan? I think you're right. I think that is the vibe, though. Speaking of, someday we should do a worlds.com exploration. That sounds interesting. I want to pin that. Blaze was going to say, I was going to say Syndril Song. You could have made the whole advice list lyrics from Syndril Song. Dude, I fucking love the Syndril Song stream. Like, again, that's one of those, like, fucking self-indulgent streams that, like, only existed for me. I fucking loved it. I had a blast with that stream. Yeah, like, I've said it before. Obviously, I don't stream for views, right? If I did, I wouldn't be doing any of this shit. Yeah, no, I really do. I like Syndril Song, and I'm legitimately excited about doing the Beginner's Guide because that game popped into my head and I want to play it. And Dan says he started it. Okay, cool. I think it's hard to be apologetic when I feel like it's hard to be apologetic when I feel like I'm late is such a detriment to myself. I'm like, can you believe this shit preventing me from starting? Yeah, exactly. Reframe it. It's not I'm late. It's that this shit prevented me from this, whatever made me late. Yeah, actually start putting fault onto whatever made you late. I'm not the problem here. I'm not the problem. The problem is the fucking truck that was driving too slow. The problem is I don't know, whatever. Yeah, put the problem. It's not my problem. The problem is the universe made me sleep in until 12:30. Imagine Second Life before Second Life. Worlds.com is a weird thing. That, I want to make like a reminder because that sounds really good. I would be sad I missed that stream, but of course regret is unproductive. There you go. See, we're learning. We're all learning. We're all learning so much. Don't dwell on that stream though. Nostalgia is toxic. No, I want to go back to that stream though. I want to go back to a place. What if instead of doing a stream, I just air the full VOD like it's original? Fuck, you guys are going to use my lessons against me. This is such a bullshit. What's 29? We're almost done with this shit, dude. You can always leave / you can always show up. Oh yeah, this is, yeah, whatever. This is a classic. This is actually one that I say at work a lot. So it's similar to if it sucks, hit the bricks. And I guess it's actually, fuck. I guess it's also similar to always knowing when to quit is a skill. But yeah, you can always leave. I guess that's actually where this came from. That is where this came from. Isn't that hit the bricks basically? Right. So last summer, our department had interns, right? And our group had an intern. He was a very funny white boy, basically. He's actually the one who introduced me to Could Be the Move, right? If you guys have been watching those Could Be the Move videos on our Discord server, our intern is basically that exact energy. That is him. He's the Could Be the Move guy. And I shared with him the if it sucks, hit the bricks, right? And we were talking about it and came up with the phrase of you can always leave, right? Because that's a phrase from the you can, if it sucks, hit the bricks, right? It starts with you can always leave, right? And that was like a mantra I kept using for him was I'm like, you can always leave. Whatever it is, you can always leave. This stupid job, you can leave. Anything, you can leave. His name's not Brent. His name, fucking whatever. His name's Quartz. Courts. Quartz, that's his name. Which is such a wild name, but whatever. Apparently it was the name of like his aristocratic grandfather or some shit. Sounds like my high school friend who works in some sort of government field in VA. Quartz is in his... Quartz actually might be around your age. Actually, now that... Because he was in grad school, so he might be like 25? If you know a Quartz, let me know. Advice 31. Use people's own words against them. This shit actually goes to 31, whatever. Dang, Steven Universe names in real life. No, and that's why I spelled it Courts, not Quartz. Advice 23. Use people's own words against them. Yeah, okay. Exactly. But we came up with the corollary of you can always show up, right? And I think you can always show up is actually a very empowering spin on you can always leave, right? And my example for that actually was when I went to grad school, which is going to sound really stupid. Basically, my employer had a graduate program where they would send you through grad school, but you had to be a part of this program. And the program only started like every 3 years or whatever. And when I joined the company, a new cohort, as they called it, was starting, right? And they sent out an email where they're like, hey, we're doing an informational session. You could show up and figure out if this program is right for you, right? And I was like, man, I don't want to fucking go to grad school, right? That sounds like a lot of work and a huge hassle. And I'm like, but whatever. It's an information it's an information like meeting or whatever. I'm like, sure, I'll go. I'll hear them out. You can always show up. That's the thing. And that's the lesson, right? Is that even if it doesn't go anywhere, you can always show up. And oh my gosh, Bunny Omega. Hello, welcome to the chat, welcome to the channel. It's so, wow, that alert is so loud, holy shit. Welcome to the chat, welcome to the channel. It's so good to see you. I hope you're doing really well. You say happy birthday, thank you. Thank you, I'm having a very, very fun birthday. Thanks for showing up. Yeah, thanks for showing up. You did it, you showed up. You're already learning my lessons. That's not true though. You can never leave Hotel California. Oh, you're so right. You say, but you can check out anytime you like. There you go, Blaze. You can check out. I guess maybe the advice should be you can always leave or check out / you can always show up. I guess that's true. And I want to be clear too for these pieces of it. As we talked about, if it sucks, hit the bricks. You can always leave and you can always show up. There might be consequences for either of those decisions. Either of those decisions might have consequences that you should consider. but you can always do it. And you don't even need to check out of a hotel. Motherfucker. Yeah, for those of you who haven't been around for the past 4 hours, advice number 2 was you don't need to check out of hotels. You don't need to check out of hotels. You can just leave. So there you go. Like, all the motherfuckers getting stuck in Hotel California, I don't know what their problem is. Callback king, baby. Blaze, you really are the master of callbacks. Holy shit. Anyway, you guys get it. You could always leave, you could always shove. 30, most things aren't morally good or bad, just cause and effect. It's another stupid thing I've been talking about a bunch lately. This is another loaded lesson. This one's fucking loaded as shit. They're too afraid of the social construct. It's true. Or social contract. Is that the message behind Hotel California? I actually don't know what that song is about, if I'm being honest with you. Skill issue, clearly. Yeah, this is something that I've been thinking about lately as well, right? That, you know, we do things in this world that we ascribe moral value to, right? You know, you ate an entire cake at 2 a.m., right? And you're like, oh, I'm so bad. I feel so shameful about this. I shouldn't have done that. Maybe you should have, maybe you shouldn't have, right? But it's not good or bad. It's just cause and effect, right? Yeah, you ate an entire chocolate cake at 2 a.m. That doesn't make you a bad person. It's not a morally bad thing. But yeah, you are probably going to feel sick tomorrow morning. Like, there is cause and effect. But I feel like ascribing a sort of moral cosmic significance to it kind of makes us feel more important than we actually are. So, I don't know. It's just something I've been thinking about lately. I don't think I have any other notes about this one. I don't think I had anything more to unpack. Let's see. Yeah, I wrote that it ties into the ideas of regret, etc. Guys, okay, literally my extra little bullet point here is ties into the idea of regret, comma, etc. I don't think I knew what I meant by etc. Etc. is doing a lot of heavy lifting there. I don't think I meant shit by that. I don't think I meant shit by that. Anyway, I guess I don't really have much more to say about this one. You get it. All right, and then that's 30, and as I already alluded to, we have a secret 31st one. Follow what feels right. So this is also one that I've been thinking of a lot very, very recently. You know, I was trying, as I wrote all these down, I was trying to pick apart if there's actually like a theme here, right? And I feel like a lot of the themes here are about like decision making, right? And like, I guess maybe that's just natural to feel as I approach my 30s, right? A lot of it is thinking about like retrospective, have I made the right choices? Will I make the right choices? I kind of talked about this when we started season 3 of this channel, but I kind of, to me, the goal of this channel is like to learn how to live a life well lived, right? And I will explore that every day through PowerPoint presentations and video games, etc. And I don't know, I feel like one of the big takeaways for that has been follow what feels right. Plays exam be like, name all the US presidents, George Washington, etc. Men of that nature. Yeah, exactly. You need to partake in a communist uprising. Honestly, I'll say this. It does feel right to participate in a communist uprising. You're so right. But just a little light uprising for your 30s. Yeah, what was it? By your 30s, you have to participate in a communist uprising, have 17 children, and have passed the CPA exam. Yeah, exactly. Washington is not a president if you look at elected presidents. That's so true. He was not democratically elected. John, is it Blaze? Sorry, F. F, you get an F, dummy. Sorry. I knew, Jandra and I knew that. I knew that. Jandra and I both knew that. So, but yeah, we're pretty late into this. I don't really know necessarily who's even still watching, but for life advice number 31, I'll be open. I'll be open and honest. I'll be open and honest about this, right? So the idea of following what feels right. I'm sorry, this song is way too lyrical for me, and also it's making history from Persona 4, which is a really good earworm, so it's really sticking out to me right now. Fuck. Can I please get a song with less lyrics? Is this... I like Rivers in the Desert. Fucking shame on me, I guess, for picking the most lyrical game soundtrack of all time, actually. I don't know what the fuck I want to listen to. I don't know what I want to listen to, you guys. I can't hear it over GBA version of Supersonic Racing. Are you playing the GBA version of Supersonic Racing? I never know what I want to fucking listen to on this channel. I don't know. What's vibes right now? We do synthwave. Yeah, we're starting to settle down for the night. We can just bump some synthwave, I think. What I'm trying to say is this year I'll be starting HRT. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. You heard it here first, folks. Still not going public about it yet because it's not a done deal yet, but that's kind of where following what feels right has led me. That's what I'm trying to say. That's why I put 31 in here, because I wanted to talk about that. So yeah, there's the local gender specialist in Hampton Roads apparently isn't taking new patients. I was told that he is, and then I was told that he isn't. My endocrinologist is going to talk to him, and I guess we'll see. But if that doesn't work out, I'll have to pursue some other options. That's okay. I have a great support system here, and I'll figure it out. But yeah, so it'll probably still be a few more months, and then obviously after that, you know, the changes are gradual, obviously. But yeah, and then after that, I'm gonna start socially transitioning and all of that, so it's really scary, and I have a lot of feelings about it, but it's kind of where following what feels right has led me. So it's not sad. I don't know. It's something I'm really excited about, but also really nervous about. Like I said, I have a lot of feelings about it. So I don't know what turning 30 does to a motherfucker, I guess. It's the feeling when it hits you. The it's complicated. I think the O has hit me a long time ago, actually. I don't know. But bonus life advice on Duck Hunt for NES: the second player can control the ducks. Did you guys fucking know that? I credit where credit's due. I do have Blaze to thank me for life advice 31, by the way. Yeah, bud. Yeah, bud. Yeah. On Duck Hunt for NES, the second player can control the ducks. Yeah, you need a controller. Yeah. I was talking to a coworker about this. I was reading some of my, because I was writing down my life advice at work, and I was talking to my coworker about it, and yeah, I was talking to my coworker about it. I was just reading him some of my advice, and he's like, "Oh, I have a advice," and I'm like, "Oh yeah, sure. What's up, man?" He's like, "Okay, advice. On Duck Hunt for NES, the second player can control the ducks." And I reacted just like you guys did. I was like, "What? What the fuck are you telling me?" And he's like, "Yeah, if you plug a controller into the second player slot, you can control the ducks." Yeah. So, oh, was this Quartz? No, Quartz is left. He was our summer intern. This was my coworker Ben, my fellow Gen Z coworker, who does follow this channel, by the way. He just never watches. Ben, if you're watching, thank you for your extra life advice. I appreciate it. Yeah, no, this one blew my mind. I think that's sick. I think that's awesome. I would love to co-op Duck Hunt with somebody. Yeah, Quartz got a job offer when he was done with his internship, and he was like, "Yeah, do you guys think I should take it?" And I'm like, "Is it binding if you take the job offer? Do you?" When he finishes, it's a job offer for when he finishes his grad school, which is like in another year. And I was like, "Is it binding if you take the offer now? Do you have to take the job?" And he's like, "No." And I'm like, "Yeah, fucking take it. You'll probably get a better job before then, but if you don't, you can come here." And he's like, "Yeah, okay." So whatever. Quartz was cool. I liked him. I'll never see him again, most likely, but whatever. Wait, is this Duck Hunt thing true? Chat, is this real? Ari literally just saying, chat, is this real? Yeah, it is. Yeah. Okay, fine. Fucking, I will say I haven't independently verified this. So let's just do this right now on stream. Duck Hunt Player 2. Yeah, there we go. r/Nintendo. Did you know the second controller controls the ducks in Duck Hunt? My mind is blown. I never knew this until today. All those years playing with friends, taking turns. Yes, it was in the manual. You could also shoot the dog in the arcade version. That's fucked up. See, now that detail of the arcade version isn't well known. Yeah. I played OG Duck Hunt at an arcade last month. Oh, that's so sweet. As well as Godzilla Pinball. Life advice number 33. Wherever you go, there are Godzilla Pinball. Blaze, you're quoting one of my tweets, and specifically it's wherever you go, there Godzilla Pinball are, right? And that was a reference to the quote, wherever you go, there you are, is the quote. Yeah, wherever you go, there you are. The idea being that, like, you know, you can try traveling, moving, going to other places to escape yourself, but you will always take yourself with you. And I tweeted that wherever you go, there Godzilla Pinball are, is because when I went across the fucking country and I went to Bremerton to work at the Puget Sound Naval Shipyard, I found a pinball bar, right? There's a pinball bar in Bremerton. It's actually pretty nice. And I walked in. Immediately, there's Godzilla Pinball, and if you guys know, Godzilla Pinball is one of my favorite. It's my favorite pinball cabinet. I would say my favorite arcade game in general. And I don't know. I just thought I was just like, huh. Wherever you go, there Godzilla Pinball are. We're gonna bump back to just chatting for now. I think we'll keep that. We'll keep this background. This background is pretty cool. Cool background. Let's see. Fail says, God, I would love to play real Godzilla Pinball right now instead of digital pinball. I need the haptic feedback. Yeah, I think I've talked about this before, but I see a therapist bi-weekly in Williamsburg, right? And Williamsburg is kind of far. It's like a 30-minute drive for me, like a 36-minute drive. And to me, when I was picking therapists, it was really important that I had someone I could meet with in person, right? Because like every fucking therapist wants to do telehealth these days, and I'm like, I don't want to do telehealth. I will not be able to connect with someone over telehealth. I need to do this in person. And the only therapist or I should say the first therapist I found that met my criteria and met in person had an office in Williamsburg. I was like, I'm like, okay, fine. Every other week I'll drive out to fucking Williamsburg, right? And since I was up there for my appointments anyway, I would hang out at Williamsburg, right? Williamsburg is really cute. It's, historically significant. And their downtown area where her office is like, it's really cute. There's lots of stores and there's outdoor seating and they usually have live music. And after every appointment, it would be like 5 o'clock and I would just kind of walk around and just enjoy being out, right? And I have joked that spending time in Williamsburg has done more for my mental health than my therapist has. And that's only like 50% a joke, I would say. Like, that's also pretty true. Like, being in Williamsburg just kind of makes me feel more at peace. And there's a pub or brewery, I guess. I think there's a difference. There's a brewery in Williamsburg called the Precarious Beer Project, and they have a bunch of pinball machines. And I decided if I'm going to be going here bi-weekly, I should pick a pinball machine and get good at it. So I picked Godzilla Pinball. It's 3 credits for $2, right? And I've gotten pretty good at it. At this point, I could pretty reliably get a multi-ball. And at this point, I can pretty reliably get at least 1 free game in my 3 credits. It's really nice. Like, in every game, you have a 1 in 10 chance of getting a free game, right? The end result is I pay $2 and I usually get about 30 minutes of pinball gaming out of it. That's not bad. Like, that's pretty good for an arcade game. So, yeah, Godzilla Pinball is my game now. So, I love it. Also, Air Quatato? Hello, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the channel. It's so good to see you. I hope you're doing really well. You say imagine therapy in VR chat. Oh, buddy, I bet you it's real. Here, we'll do a little deep dive ourselves. VR chat therapist. VR chat therapy world. Should we just make one? VR chat therapy, is that a real thing? Therapy sessions, question mark? You think it would be possible to do talk therapy in VR chat? Huh. It looks like there's a lot of people, or at least 4 people. There's 4 posts here who think there should be therapy in VR chat, but I wonder if there's anyone actually doing it. Everyone thinks it's a good idea until you have to do a therapy session with Siren Head. Yeah. How does that make you feel? Default dances in Siren Head. Yeah. There's a back door that admins can use to sneak into private rooms. It would be a huge security/legal risk. I guess. I'm sure people talk about all kinds of private shit in VR chat, though. I don't know. Yes, especially in this, the year of Corona, yeah. Let's see. It looks like there's maybe a world for group therapy. Yeah, here you go. How many hits they getting? Does it say? No, it doesn't say. So there's at least a world for it. I don't know if it gets any use. Former therapist on VR chat. Yeah, you know what? It looks like this is a potentially underserved niche. And believe me, if you're on VR chat, you could probably use a fucking therapist. So, I don't know. If there are any licensed clinical social workers out there, consider VR chat as your platform. Hello, advertisement in my background. Please leave. Thank you. Thank you. Give me my cozy, snowy background. I feel so cozy with my long sleeves. I think that's kind of nice. Blaze says, this is the art of Konami's official lo-fi album. I know, because this is the one you picked for me on our last stream. That's why I kept it around for a little bit. Williamsburg is more than just really cute. It's one of the nicest places on the planet. It is. It's very nice. Ari says, I've been forced to telehealth therapy thanks to terrible insurance, but I always go for a long walk in the woods on days when I have that because it helps my mental health. Ooh, actually, that sounds kind of nice. Fuck. That sounds nice, but like I get really fucking personal at therapy. I get really personal. And if I was out in a semi-public space, even the woods where it's like there's probably nobody in earshot, I would feel pretty uncomfortable. Like, I would feel pretty uncomfortable being out in the woods, just being like, so yeah, anyway, that made me feel like shit. I think I'm good. You know, like whatever. I don't know. I don't know if I'd do great at that. Dan says, I need to get to Williamsburg next time I'm down that way. You should. Williamsburg is nice. Blaze says, my therapist is ChatGPT. Blaze, your therapist should not be ChatGPT. I love you. And you've shared some of your ChatGPT conversations on the Discord, and they're funny. Your therapist should not be ChatGPT. I don't know. Sometimes you do just need someone to listen. Sometimes you do just need the proverbial Chunky Kong to just sit there and listen to you for 10 minutes, and I get that. But like, you know, fuck it. If it helps, it helps. Who am I to judge? Those are the ladies in the cabin. Wait, what? Long walks help a lot of things. That would be my life advice. That was one of my bonus life advices. I think that was like 18.5. one of my bonus pieces of life advice was I have never regretted going on a walk. Never. Not once in my life have I regretted going on a walk. Always recommend it. Even just a quick 20-minute, quick little in and out, great. But like a 60-minute walk, ooh, we love it. We love it here. Oh no, these people are these are separate events. One then the other. Got it. Okay. It just takes so long though. It takes so much time out of your day. You do like an hour appointment and then I guess I do like an hour in Williamsburg and then I usually walk around Williamsburg for like an hour. So that's really not much different. So yeah, that sounds really nice. Being in nature is good. That was one of my pieces of advice, right? The obvious ones: touch grass, be in nature. Yeah. Long walks, just walking, not talking to a therapist while walking, silly. Oh, okay. Got it. I do miss my walks. Have not been able to lately. Oh, that's so sad. Just fucking shout out to walking. 30 pieces of advice for 30 years. Fuck it. Just walk. Walking rules. I love walking. I live out in farmland. No forest, no parks, no walkable roads. Most are stroads. I hate that. I hate unwalkable, neighborhoods, unwalkable towns, unwalkable cities. It annoys the shit out of me. Yeah, we have a crap ton of stroads in Hampton Roads. more like Hampton Stroads, am I right? I need a laugh track on my Stream Deck. That hour is gonna be used anyway. May as well you make it on a nice jaunt. There you go. Play says I went for a walk yesterday. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. We love it. We love a walk. I did CrossFit yesterday, and actually earlier in stream my core was hurting kind of a lot, and I was worried it was gonna be a problem tonight, but it ended up okay. I found a comfortable sitting position and I'm doing okay now. How long have we been doing this? I fucked up my perception on time because obviously OBS crashed twice, so I don't know how long I've been doing this. Let's see, let the records show. Ooh, we're at hour 5. This is long for me. I know friend of the channel, Consumable Pete, has done 7 hours. He does long streams like it's no one's business. But yeah, 5 hours, that's a lot for me. I should probably wrap this up, huh? This has been very cathartic for me. By the way. This has been very cathartic for me. Thank you all for this has been my therapy appointment, if I'm being honest with you. Thank you all for letting me share my wisdom with you. I don't know necessarily how valuable this wisdom has been. If you've gotten anything out of it, anything new or novel, or even if I just changed your opinion or made you think about something in a different way, then I would consider that valuable. I don't know. This stream was cozy. I'm happy you think so. I did a lot of yelling. Clearly, I did a lot of yelling. My it's getting to my throat. Speaking of which, let's see if my Coke Creations has cooled. Yeah, you know what it is. It's a little chillier. Thank you, Minecraft Creeper. I have a Minecraft Creeper refrigerator. Wow, yeah, it's 11 o'clock. I think I'm gonna have to take a shower and drink a lot of water, so. All right, let's see. Let's see how we feel about this colder. Honestly, I'm sorry. It just doesn't taste that much different to me. It's saltier, I guess. It really, really just isn't that different. It just kind of tastes like Coke. It just kind of tastes like Coke to me. Hello, background advertisement. Hashtag shill. I'm shilling in my background. I got some wisdom. Learned about Duck Hunt. Discovered that Tears of Joy taste like Coke. Yeah, lots of learning. I think the value. As a streamer, I think that's something that you have to think about, right? You have to think about, what is the value I provide to my viewers, right? Some streamers are epic gamers, right? Some streamers are epic gamers, and the value they provide is their epic skill, their sick kills and their moves. Some streamers are devastatingly attractive. Just devastatingly attractive. That was value we were able to provide last week. But nah, that's can't do that either. Some streamers are just so funny, right? They always have a joke, right? They always have like a stream setup or like a funny like sound effect or something, right? Some jokes are a little mid, right? But I think the value that I am able to provide, right, is that every time you tune into this stream, I will show you something new. Something. I will teach you or show you something new. Something you haven't seen before. And that is my commitment to this channel. That is my commitment, is that I'm always able to present something new to all of my besties here. So that's I'm happy to hear that you learned something from this, that you fucking learned something for once. Blaze says, this is why you need me as a co-host, as the resident soda connoisseur. I can attest you are leading everyone astray. Blaze claims I'm spreading misinformation. Yeah, that's that's the only reason I need you as a co-host, is so you can be my soda correspondent, right? So that you can be the one to tell me like the correct opinions on sodas and stuff. Vale says, I will never taste this Coke, so it's fine. I guess that's true, right? Like, none of you are gonna try it. You're not gonna see this in grocery stores. So I guess it's not really news you can use, so I don't fucking know. Jandra says, well, in Hampton Roads, you get to see a lot of Navy craft. Both the sea and air kinds. Yeah. Yeah, you sure do. Wait, Jandra, have we talked about this? You're not from Hampton Roads, are you? Are you? Have we talked about this? Wait, fuck. Huh? Huh? Yeah, you do. I work on a Navy craft, well, former Navy craft. Well, don't even really work on it anymore. Well, it's there, I guess. It exists. Is that anything? Vale says, did I ever get to try Drank? Did you? Vale, I have some cursed knowledge for you. Fuck. I have some cursed fucking knowledge for you, bestie. I still have like 12 bottles of Drank, and I am too afraid to try it. I have like 12 bottles of Drank. I have like 12 bottles of purple Drank and like assorted 12 bottles of green, blue, and red Drank. Does it exist? Does it exist if you are not currently perceiving it? Never developed object permanence. That's true. I never developed object permanence, so I can't say for sure. But yeah, Vale, I don't know if you did. You may have. You may have gotten to try it. All right, we should probably wrap this bitch up, huh? Probably. I'm so bad. I'm so bad at ending things. I always linger. I do this with streams a lot too. I don't know. I like doing it. I like yapping. I like talking. It's nice. Chandra says, no, I follow space news. I did know that about you. I do know that you are a very well-informed space enthusiast. Mars Mid-Atlantic Regional Spaceport / Wallops Island is near there. Okay. Yeah, I've from my home, I can see, we've talked about this. This I know we've talked about. I could see launches from Wallops Island from my home, which is kind of cool. Dale says, like, I don't remember if you brought them to New Year's or if the year you were gonna was the first big COVID year. That's the thing, is I think Drank was the COVID year. I think Drank was the year I got COVID and didn't get to come to New Year's, and then I think every subsequent year I have forgot I think every subsequent year I've forgotten to actually bring my drink. So I don't know that you guys have ever actually gotten to try drink. So yeah. Good night, Allison. Thank you so much for hanging out. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a really good night. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I am gonna end this because I'm realizing I'm very tired and dehydrated and need to eat something, actually, and go to sleep. And I have a 6-hour drive tomorrow, so that's cool. Yeah, we're gonna raid Pete for sure. For sure, we're gonna raid Pete. Absolutely. Wait, I need my outro music. Good night, everyone. See you next time. Oh, Ari, I love your Empress Deneb emotes. Fun fact, if you weren't aware, those Empress Deneb emotes, both me and Empress Deneb use the same emote artist. So if you feel like they look similar, that might be why. All right. I need to use our outro music. Well, everybody, it's been a good night. Thank you all so much for hanging out. I had a lot of fun, and I hope you did too. I'll see you next time for the beginner's guide. Okay, I still have 10. Fuck. I don't have anything else to say. Yeah, it is Teal. Teal Creations is the artist that we used. Anyway, we are rating Consumable Pete. Y'all know him, y'all love him. You probably are all already following him. He is streaming Donkey Kong Country 2. He is very funny and charming, and I actually like watching his streams. And we need a raid message. Oh shit, it's kicking me out. Okay, bye. I love you. Bye. Bye. I'm still live. Bye.